it hurts that much more to say that I am in fact selling my WRX. Hello. It is 12:30 on a beautiful Friday. It is September 2nd, and today we are going to Wildwood. Me and my girlfriend are headed to Wildwood, New Jersey, because this Sunday is Slammed Enough Wildwood, which is, I heard it was a very nice show to be at. I got accepted to be in the convention center, so I'm excited to participate in that. But it's also the last real weekend of summer, I want to say. It's Labor Day weekend, and I think it's time that we get away for a while, you know? Plus, I gotta talk to you guys about something. So, yeah. Ty is getting me Starbucks right now because it's been a long night and long morning. I didn't film that much this morning because there was just some simple, more tedious work to do for Asa, aka the lip. I had to replace the bolts that were holding it in because I guess they fell off or they vibrated off, so I just replaced that. And I also went to AutoZone to get some quick detailer for the pre-show little wipe down. Yeah, long morning. Couldn't do all this last night because I came from work and I had to pack my clothes and all my tech and like my laptop so I could edit videos and whatnot. That is so inconsiderate. I'm trying to vlog and you just gotta have a medical emergency at this time. Like, God, can you believe people these days?
Hello.
So we've arrived at Wildwood. Nice simple drive, calm, and I feel like it's become kind of a tradition to come to this spot, you know, the first thing. Oh! Oh, I gotta get that car. Hold on. Oh, she sounds good.
It's got character to it. I drive the car, you know what I mean? I actually enjoy the car.
It's not a parking lot, for instance.
No.
By any means.
Custom headlights and everything too.
Yeah, I noticed. Is that real carbon?
Yeah.
Long time no see.
Day 2.
It's currently the next day. It's like 8 o'clock. I was gonna film this announcement yesterday, but as we started filming, literally everyone started rolling in. Made a bunch of new friends, and I don't know, it just felt weird to film when you're trying to make friends with people, you know, I'd rather be friends first and then film after. Anyway, let's get into the big announcement. A lot of you guys know that the WRX has been my dream car for quite a while. It's been one of my dream cars. I used to joke about it in my old vlogs. I'd be like, hey, if anybody wants to donate a used Subaru WRX, let me know, you know. I worked my ass off to get one, and it was probably one of the happiest days of my life, you know. You work hard to get something, you go to the dealership, they give you the keys and everything. My dad was there, Anthony was there, and I didn't even know how to drive stick back then when I first got it. My dad taught me how to drive stick in the WRX. I did all these mods to it. I really turned it into an extension of myself, you know? All the car friends I have now are pretty much because of that car. And I really treated it like it was my baby. So it hurts that much more to say that I am in fact selling my WRX. Now there's a lot of small reasons that add up as to why I'm selling this car, but I can sum it up like this. Have you ever loved something so much and put so much of your time, energy, and effort into it, and it still seems like the universe just doesn't want to let you in? That's what owning this WRX, my dream car, has felt like for the last 5 years. Really what I think I mean by that is every iteration of this car, even when I first got it, even when it was bone stock, 0 mods, there has been bad shit happening to it. I mean, within the first 4 weeks of owning the car and street parking it, it got into a hit and run. Luckily, the damage wasn't anything crazy, but you know, I still had to send the bumper in. There was a slight scuff on the headlight, and I got it repaired. And then some lady at my mom's job backed into it when she was illegally parked on the sidewalk. Oh man, there's a lot. I've had 1 or 2 issues with the neutral safety switch that obviously was covered under warranty. When I first got the new wrap, you know, I was driving home from work and a piece of highway debris got kicked up by a minivan and it shattered my bumper and cracked my side skirt, so I had to get that redone. And now I think about it, there's just so much, there's a lot of unintentional and unfortunate bad juju around this car. After I had my wrap fixed, you know, I parked under a train station to go to 7-Eleven real quick, and I came back and there was this weird gunk on my car and it melted through my wrap and, you know, stained my roof and my hood. And I get it that these sound like small things, but when you have like a one-of-one wrap, when you have a custom livery, it's not like you could just order some more of that color. It's not like you could just buy a whole new sheet or like a 10-foot part of that. You have to print out the whole section that you need redone. You know, you really have to start questioning like, hey, is this worth spending the money on if I'm just gonna redo the wrap eventually, you know? And that's pretty much why I haven't really touched the engine of this car, because I feel like with my luck on it so far, I'm gonna touch 300 horsepower and explode. You know, because I've heard stories of it, and of course I've heard stories of people pushing 400, 500 easy, no problem. And I feel like the risk versus reward is not there for me on this platform. Not to mention, when I first got this car, I had a bunch of goals for it, and I can happily and proudly say that I've hit probably 90% of them. The last 10% involves me not being able to get rid of the car, which would be wide bodying it. You know, that was going to be the last 10% that I wanted done. I mean, I wasn't too worried about going fast with the motor. I wanted it to be a good looking car with some nice wheels and on bags. And I think I've achieved that. And I've made so many friends achieving that. I wouldn't want to taint my relationship with this car further by trying to do something and then having so much bad juju around this car that when I actually do something that I can't undo, like wide bodying a car, that if something goes wrong, I would ultimately regret it. I would feel terrible and been like, wow, I should have left this car as a good memory, but now it's just a bucket of stress. So with that being said, I'm going to do just that. I'm going to leave this car, this platform, as something that's for the most part been good to me, albeit with some unfortunate circumstances through the universe, like cracking my side skirt and my bumper and all that. But the memories made with this car, the progress I've made with this car, the things I've learned through this car are all net positives, and I'm gonna leave it at that. You know, you don't want to fly too close to the sun, and I feel like I've taken this car as high as I wanted to take it, and if I push any further, I'm gonna end up regretting it and hating this car, and that's the last thing I want to do. So because of that, I will be selling this car actually at the end of this month. So all these videos that you see coming up with Asa the WRX, these are like her last days, her last weeks with me. So I'm gonna do my best to capture as much as I can and take it all in. Please understand that no, I am not leaving the car scene. I'm not leaving the car world. I love cars too much, and I mean, just meeting the people I've met in the last 24 hours over here, and just being able to connect about something, and it doesn't matter what your background is, you guys just share something that, you know, you just share something with strangers that makes you not strangers anymore. It's incredible. I do have the new car ordered. I'm very excited to get on that platform. I know that there's way more potential, and I think that that's the one I'm gonna go balls to the wall on. I've learned so much from Asa, and because of that, I'm ready to take it to the next level with this new car. So I hope you guys stay tuned.
If I gotta die, I'm going like the greats. I don't plan it, but I live like it's today. Pop a quarter off a quarter and I'm straight. Problem. She can't stand me, but she came here anyway. Problem. If I gotta die, I'm going like